Hey everyone! Today I would like to do a review of The Hunger Games. Not so much a review, but a comparison of the book and the movie. So I read all three books, and I know they're written for like 15-year-olds or younger, but still, they were easy to read, a way to de-stress. So anyway, I read them, I enjoyed reading them, and I'm actually really excited to see the movie. Not so much for the movie itself, but to see how they were going to do all of these really intricate hairstyles and costumes and futuristic kind of effects. I was really interested to see how they would depict the train and the showers and baths and the cosmetic procedures. And let me just say that the movie was a huge, huge disappointment. So, spoiler alert. If you haven't read the books and you haven't seen the movie and you want to, stop watching now, because I'm going to talk about everything that happened in the book and in the movie. The first book and the first movie. So, let's just go right off the bat. Ladies, everyone that's doing all of these Hunger Game tutorials on YouTube, your work is fantastic. So much better than what I saw in the movie. So, way to go, ladies. The book was really descriptive and great, and the movie was so lacking all description. It was as if the author, and maybe she did, said, here's my book, just give me $50 million and do whatever you want with it, because it was so different. I was really expecting there to be more interaction with Katniss and Gale, showing this relationship building and how they were hunters and escaping and how they were hungry. It's the Hunger Games. No one in this movie looked hungry. They were all very well fed. I think the casting was absolutely awful. They could have found a more attractive girl for Katniss. She's not supposed to be gorgeous, but she was just not very pretty either. She was chunky. Even though the girl is a hunter, she was definitely not hungry. Gale is not hungry. Peeta is not hungry. None of these people looked hungry. Alright, so now I'm going to nitpick. Prim's cat from the book I read was not a black and white cat like they showed in the movies. I thought it was supposed to be a scruffy, orange, kind of half-dead looking dirty cat. So that was different. The Mockingjay pin. The Mockingjay pin did not come from the market. They got rid of this whole character. So it's supposed to come from her friend from class, who got it from her aunt, who played in a previous Hunger Games, who was a friend of Katniss's mother, and that's why this girl's mother, who is the mayor of the wife, is unhealthy, because she's living through. In the book, when Katniss got this Mockingjay pin, she didn't even really know what it symbolized, but in the movie, she picks it up herself, knows exactly what it is, and gives it to Prim, saying, this will protect you. And then Prim gives it back to her, so that's how she gets it, so that wasn't quite right. I was also pretty disappointed by 50-year that time. He should be at least 50. Because it's the 74th game now in the movie. So plus 25, let's say he was 20, he should be like 40, 50, 60 years old. Definitely not like 30. The way I envisioned him when I was reading was kind of short, fat, really disheveled and dirty, with like dark hair and kind of balding. Even though it didn't say that in the book, that's just how I pictured him as I was reading. And then when they showed this like blonde young guy who just like has a cocktail in his hand, well, that's not really the Haymitch that I was thinking of. Also, they didn't really upplay this drunkenness very much, and that's kind of a key to his character. It's not just that he's a drunkard, but he's just so disturbed by these games that he tries to block it out in whatever way possible. So the movie didn't portray that very well either. The costumes overall were just a huge, huge disappointment. Costumes, makeup, hair, disappointing. I think one character that was actually cast very well would be Cena. My husband actually read the book as well, and he said that when he was reading the book, he was kind of imagining like this RuPaul type of character that was in The Fifth Element. So I think he got that one pretty good, and the casting directors got that one fine as well. I think he could have been a little bit more over the top, but it was good. I liked his character, but I didn't really like the romantic type of kiss that he gave Katniss before she went into the arena. I don't think that was suggested in the book anywhere. Um, he didn't have this accent. I liked that they actually used his gold eyeliner. Um, Okay, so I'm just trying to remember other certain little details. So also, Prim's goat was never mentioned once, and that was a huge way that the family sustained themselves. Peeta's family was not shown at all. The whole bakery scene where they meet and he gives her bread, that was supposed to be when they were 11 years old. It showed them as their like adult teen selves. So I didn't like that because it was supposed to be this love relationship that was brewing inside of Peeta for years and years, and that was not depicted well. Also, their whole romance was, I was not buying it for this movie at all. The cave scene was disappointing. Uh, they're supposed to be falling in love and taking care of each other, and I didn't get that at all for the movie. These parachutes that sent gifts and the whole time in the arena was just kind of like blah. I don't know. The book was so descriptive and the movie was just awful in my opinion. Uh, oh, also, now this is not a racist statement, but going by the book, Rue. In the movie, Rue is played by a little African American black girl. Um, it doesn't matter what color they made her, but in the book, Katniss is partial to this girl. She wants to help her. She feels bad for her. She's attracted to her because she reminds Katniss of her little white blonde-haired sister. So it doesn't matter if they made her in the movie Indian or black or Chinese or any color. I mean, the girl should have been a white blonde girl because this whole relationship just doesn't work without it. And then, all right, well, whatever. Rue's death scene in the book, it was so more, I don't know, much more tragic and sad and feeling, and this whole relationship with the sister, and also putting the flowers around her and the whole the burial and the, well, not the burial, but like the presentation of the body and the song, that was just not really good in the movie. Um, Also, huge details that were lacking were the father's coal mining accident, where Katniss's father and Gale's father were killed in the coal mine, and it showed little flashbacks. But I mean, if you didn't read the book, you wouldn't have really understood what that was. Also, I think this movie was shot where I live because I think I live in District 12. Uh, Yeah, that's saying a lot. So if anyone is curious to where I live, go see the Hunger Games. I live in District 12. Alright, guys. Well, that might be it for right now. I guess Cornucopia was also different than I thought. The mutts I didn't show very well. These tracker jackers and all of their injuries and this and that. I don't know. Nothing. It was all really cheap, and the effects that I expected were really not there. As for the good casting, I think they did a good job with Cinna, and I think they did a good job with President Snow. I think Haymitch should have been about the same age as Snow. The other ones were not hungry enough looking, not really great actors. The movie was just a flop. I'm sure it made millions and millions of dollars, but wow, disappointing. Alright, guys. Well, that is just my opinion of how the movie compares to the book, and as usual, the books are usually much better than the movies, so here is just another case in point. So, if you do see the movie, I hope you enjoy it, but really, maybe you're better off not seeing it and just having the movie in your mind as you read the book, because my interpretation of the book was much, much better than what was portrayed in the movie. So, alright guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day. And if there are other inconsistencies, maybe I left some things out because I didn't take notes or anything. I'm just going from the top of my head. So if there was things in the movie or in the book that you thought were missing or exaggerated or not played up enough, leave me a comment and let's start a discussion. So leave some comments if you love the movie, if you hated the movie, what you thought was missing, what you thought was added in. Alright guys, well, I'd love to hear your opinions. Maybe we share the same ones, maybe they're totally different. Let's talk about it. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next video and have a fantastic day. Oh, also, I want to end with a quick outfit of the day because why the heck not? I'm wearing clothes, so I'll show you what I'm wearing. Okay, so I have on skinny jeans, which are like a medium wash, and a tan fitted square neckline type of peasant blouse. And before it's a cold, rainy day in District 12 here, so I had on this fitted blazer over it. The blazer has details of gold buttons, and it's velvet, and it keeps me nice and warm, and I like it a lot. I actually got this this blazer in Russia, in St. Petersburg, and the shoes, well, actually right now I'm in my house, so I have on just these kind of like slippers, but the shoes that I'd wear with this, I actually just got these heels, and I'm putting them on the wrong feet. So I'll put the screen down and show you how this would look all together with the heels on. So, tan nude heels, tan nude top, skinny jeans, and there you have my outfit of the day and my opinions of the Hunger Games movie. Alright guys, mwah! See you in the next video. Bye-bye! Ooh, it started to pour outside, so my natural lighting here just got much darker. But anyway, I said it before, but it didn't. I don't know, something didn't record, something happened, whatever. So also, I was waiting for this, the capital accent. When Effie was speaking, and everyone in the capital, they're supposed to have this silly accent, as the book describes, kind of British, where the intonation goes up in the end of every sentence like a question. It's a nice day today. And also, the way she says, "May the odds be ever in your favor," was really lackluster. So as I was reading the book, I kept thinking, "May the odds be ever in your favor. May the odds be ever in your favor." And it was just like, "May the odds be ever in your favor." Really boring. "May the odds be ever in your favor." Sounds much, much better to me. And that's how it should have been. Alright, so another thing that I was disappointed about was that there was no silly capital accent. And I thought that Effie's designs, the makeup, the hair was all like really lackluster. Actually, when they showed her the first time, I thought that it was a man playing the role of Effie until I heard the voice and saw more of her. But Hunger Games fail. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video, and may the odds be ever in your favor.